Hi, everyone. Shane here. Let's see. Hi, Cece. Hi, Teresa. Uh, Wild Bill made a comment very early on. That was the name of the statue that came to life. Yes, and the Arga Nautica. So Talos in Greek mythology was like a bronze statue that was built to protect uh, a princess, Europa. Geez, I'm sorry, I can't remember. Anyway, thanks for being here. We've got 10 people on right now. Hey, Eric. So this was kind of a surprise live session, and because it was a surprise to me. So back into the season now, my days off are during the week, and hope you all can hear me okay. And I get a call this morning from Brendan, who's the lead caretaker and the caretaker of the Little Rock. And he says, you're not going to believe that Bidco Marine Group is here with the Talos and the booster. I had met with them, I believe it was on Thursday last week, and we had talked about getting the Talos here. Of course, as a Marine group, this is their busy season, all right, or busy season's coming up. And the way we left that conversation on Thursday was that they would like to get this done before May 1st. And when there's good days, that's when they're going to attempt to bring the Talos and the booster down. I'm totally understanding of that. They want to clear out their storage space because that's where the Talos and the booster was, in one of their storage bays. The issue was none of us knew that this was actually occurring today. So Brendan, I rustled some of the staff along with Brendan and Courtney, and they were able to take photographs and some video. So as we go through the week, we'll be having some video released and some more photos. So I did get a few photos from Brendan, and I'll be sharing those here. To my knowledge, I did not go in. I actually had other things scheduled today that I had to do. So I was not able to make it in, but I am going to go in tomorrow for a little bit to see if the continuing of the work. So let's see. Hi, everyone. Hello from Oswego, Colorado. Thanks, Kenny. Because there's an Oswego, New York, too, so I got confused for a second. Hi, Richard. Hi, Eric. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Hoist. Yeah, thanks, Robert. Yes, and thanks for being here. So I've got so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen as best as I can. Let's see. Okay, that's perfect. This is what I wanted to show first. And this is the missile house, all right? Basically, what we're looking at is aft is to the left, bow is to the right, so the area at the top is port. As of right now, we have 3 Talos missiles, 2 on the launchers, and then 1 on starboard. So where it says test cell, all right, the way the tour route has been set up since time immemorial, has been people enter where it says test cell, where the TADDY tester is. And then you walk through area 2, area 3, and then you come up on port, and then you exit on the upper test cell space because there's heavy blast doors there. So we have 2 missiles on the launcher, all right? We have 1 in the Area 2 Ready Service magazine and assembly mating area. And so for this one, I said, why don't we put this one on port? Because we don't have anyone on port yet. And so the area right at the very end on the right side of the screen, there was a service door there so that a Talos missile can come out onto the deck and they can shift around. Like a Tetris game, right? Like they might need to put one on the transfer rail, launch it back, onto the deck forward now, right? That'd be moving forward, and then moving another one onto the transfer rail, things like that. So, but that door has been welded, right, pretty heavily. So when Bidco came in on Thursday, we kind of mapped it out, how they're going to get the chain falls, and they're going to cut about a 4-foot circle into that heavy, now welded door, and they're going to pass the missile and the booster through. It will go right onto those transfer rails, right where I kind of have it circled, and it will be able to be moved, aft. So going to the left, I guess. So you can see I have that blank circle there, and that's where I would like to put that, because people walk right in front of the green missiles. You can kind of see like a long line heading north and south. That's the beam of the ship, and so it will be right there as they're heading back aft to leave through that door where the test cell says. So that's the plan, and that's what I worked out with Bidco. So let me get some more pictures. There's just a few. I think one of them was the okay. Let's see. Stop screen. Okay. Share screen. All right, let's take a look at this. All right. So this is, I guess, what the crew walked into this morning was there's Bidco's waterborne crane. Bidco is only probably about a mile away up the Buffalo River. And so they were here this morning. If I can get another one out, let's see about that. Nope. Okay, it looks like I have to stop screen. I'm sorry. So Brendan went up to the top of the missile house, and this is what we see. So you can see the missile on the lower edge, and then the booster. And so now they've been both wrapped. I've talked about those, had great set of volunteers in October, maybe it was. And then they wrapped them, shrink wrap them to seal them for the winter. And now they're there. So the booster is the one, kind of farther into the barge. And actually, I guess for today's work, they actually brought them onto the main deck. So the port side weather deck, ready to be cut, ready for that hole to be cut in the service hatch, and then then swung through and connected in the pulley system, and then loaded on there. And there's one more. Which one didn't I show? Does that work? No. Okay, sorry guys. Let me see. There's one more. It would have been this one. Okay, try that one on for size, I think. So yeah, I don't know if there's any crew there. Yeah, there's one crew guy standing next to the booster, maybe. So they were climbing up and down that ladder, getting to the main deck, port side of Little Rock. And so I think for tomorrow, I'm going to go in for a little bit, and I'm going to do some filming. We did get some film today. We got about 50 minutes worth of film of them craning them on, putting them in the cradles that they came with. And so now they're just all along port. Man, I should have brought my glasses. All right, let's see. Got some questions or statements. Charlton, Shane, do you have a guidance package for any missile? No. To my knowledge, no. They're all dummies. They're all empty, if that's what you mean. And of course, in the weapons control, there's been a lot of cannibalization, and we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 9 computers that would have been in missile control. Hoist, thank you so much. All right. Enjoy dry docking, of course. Maybe everyone's coming from that Titanic video with Battleship New Jersey. Have a good time, Hoist. Did you, you did the 3-part Talos series a year ago. It was excellent. Maybe you, yeah, that's a great idea, John. Thank you very much. I did the Missile House in 3 parts, so I can add that into the links. This was kind of just a scrambly kind of thing. Thanks, Teresa. When we brought missiles on board. Okay. When we brought missiles on board, we did use extension ladders. There it is. All right. So Talos would have been able to be loaded in port, but they also had a fancy way of doing it underway replenishment. So this is kind of a underway replenishment. Eric, thanks. I'd love to be able to see BB2s. Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah, maybe you can get up there to Battleship New Jersey at some point, although it's a very short dry dock. Right? They think they said they'll be out by June, I think is the plan. So we've got the 3 pictures for right now. I wanted to bring you all up to speed that this is happening quick. We are going to be publishing a special newsletter. So I believe if you go to our website, you can sign up for the newsletter. And so therefore, I kind of talk about the history of the Talos and the 3 Ts and the Bumblebee program. And then I have a long narrative about how we developed this and how we got this Talos here. All right. So that will be in a special newsletter. Of course, there'll be more photos and videos and things like that. So again, I'm going to go in tomorrow for just a little bit. All right. Time away from work is precious as we're ramping up the season. So I'll be taking some video. I assume they'll be unwelding I believe it's a 4-foot diameter circle. And then we have about 50 minutes of video from today. So starting probably, I'll upload a quick video for tomorrow night. And then maybe on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll be able to parse out everything and then do a summary video as well. So it might be a week of Talos missiles, which I know many people won't mind and they'll be quite joyed over. Thank you, Cece. Like and subscribe. You know, it is interesting. I don't really get to do a deep dive into our analytics very often, nor if I get the data, do I feel comfortable enough to know how to actually interpret it for a lot of the analytics of YouTube. But yeah, I think for each video, it averages out to about 60% of our viewers are not subscribers. So that means 40% are. And thank you. You're a subscriber. Certainly recognize all these names. And so, but yeah, and how many times do we do that on YouTube, right? I'll watch a video and I don't subscribe to the channel. So, but if we can try and work to keep capture these individuals, we're getting pretty close to 10,000 subscribers. So, and we've just blown past 1 million views, which I'm thrilled with. A week of Talos? Oh, yes. Thank you, Matt. Yes, I believe that's great. Okay, so that's what I had to share for you guys tonight. The 3 images, where it's going to be placed, and that image is from Okie Boat. All right, the Oklahoma City has a wonderful website full of resources and images like that. Just like the Little Rock website is chock full of resources as well. And I'm kind of combining this with all the records from the U.S. Cruiser Sailors Association. You know, I hope to open up that collection, as you guys know. So if we have cruiser heads out there, I guess we can call them. You know, that's a collection that you guys can come and visit and look through and gather information from. Just get it there. I'm hoping to go see it when I get home next month. Fabulous. You might be talking about Battleship New Jersey, or you might be talking about Talos on board. But either way, thanks for your support for museum ships as a whole. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching again. Sorry, this was kind of a quickly put together video, and thanks for being here. And so there'll be more updates, hopefully every day this week. And thanks, everyone. Oh, great. Thanks. Just get it there, the Little Rock. Yes, please come and visit. Last ship in the world with our technology. Thanks so much, everyone. And we'll see you later this week, I'm sure. And thanks for all of your continued support.